Good morning to all. You all are welcome in the e-learning classes of the Sacred Heart Schools. Today in this video, we will discuss about the very important topic of the chapter states of matter, and the topic is that is the real gas equation, or this equation known as van der Waal equation. And this equation is helpful why the gases are not behave ideally, and in this way. Now first of all, I will discuss what is the cause of deviation of the gases from the ideal gas behavior. In this ideal gas equation, you all know the multiple product of the pressure and volume must be equal to n into r into t, and you know this equation known as ideal gas equation. But majority of the gases, approx all the gases, do not obey the PV is equal to nRT, or you can say the gas law are called the real gases. It means you will find lot of deviation of all the properties of the gases and which not behave ideally. Or you can say, when we plot a graph between the pressure into volume versus temperature, so we are not obtained the straight line for all the gases. So at least some reason must be there why the gases not behave ideally. And so to find out this deviation, the basic concept, basic assumption given by the van der Waal. And he also formulate the van der Waal equation by which you will find out the correction of the pressure as well as correction of the volume. According to the van der Waal, the gases not behave ideally because we are unable to measure the accurate pressure of the gases. According to van der Waal, gases not behave ideally because we are unable to measure the accurate volume of the gases. It means the corrections required in the measurement of the pressure. It means correction required in the measurement of volume, and that's why the PV is not equal to nRT. So in this video we will discuss how we can correct the pressure of the gases and how we can correct the volume of the gases, and the equation finally formulated that known as the real gas, or you can say van der Waal equation. Some data is given here why the real gases deviate from the ideal gas behavior. Suppose for the hydrogen gas, whenever we measure the pressure in atmosphere, this is 0.1, and we measure the volume in decimeter cube, that is 224.1 decimeter cube, the product of pressure and volume must be 22.41. And when the pressure is above the 50 atmosphere and the volume of the gases become the 0.4634, that is near about 23.71. And when we measure the pressure about 1000 atm and the volume about the 0.384 experimentally, then the value becomes 38.34. So on the basis of these values, always we conclude that the P into V is not equal to each other, and we have the three different value of the pressure and volume in the definite time interval whenever we experimentally measure the volume as well as the pressure of the gases. The PV is not always constant, and Boyle's law is not allowed at the very high pressure. Even अगर हम प्रेशर को इससे ऊपर भी एक्सीड करेंगे तो एक्सट्रीमली हाई प्रेशर पर बॉयल्स लॉ एप्लीकेबल नहीं होता, एंड दैट्स व्हाई we will find out some solution why we are unable to measure the P and V accurately, क्योंकि limitations हमारे साथ जुड़ी है Boyle's law की. Now there are some faults in the kinetic molecular theory of the gases, and this theory is basically only for the gases. And according to this theory, the intermolecular forces of attraction, and there are no attractive and repulsive forces between the molecules of the ideal gas. But practically, whenever we study the gaseous particles, so they have some attractive as well as some repulsive forces. It means in the gaseous molecules, the attractions is there among the molecules. In the gaseous molecule, the repulsive forces are also there. But according to Van der Waal, whenever we talk about the ideal gas, there is no attractive and repulsive forces between them. Besides it, the second modification is required in the volume of the molecules. The volume of the gas molecule is negligible as compared to the volume of the container. Reason behind, whenever we place the gas molecule in a container, and you know gas molecules have some space between them, but inside the container there is no sufficient space to maintain the maximum distance among the gas molecule. Whenever these gas molecule and placed in an open field, and these gas molecule maintain the large gap between them, but due to the limited area available inside the container, whenever the gas molecule are placed inside the container, they are unable to maintain the proper distance between them. So volume measured inside the container as well as the volume measured outside the container having lot of deviations of the properties, or experimentally it has been proved that the volume of the gases in the open field is about 4 times more than the volume of the gas placed in a container. Is it clear? So these are the some fault that you can measure in the molecules, the kinetic molecular theory of the gases. The next assumption is the explanation of the deviation, the first one at lower temperature. At very high temperature, the kinetic energy of the molecule is also very high. You know, the kinetic energy is directly proportional to the temperature. Whenever we increase the temperature, the value of Ke is also increases. As a result, the attractive forces are negligible. The gas molecule have a tendency to maintain the large gap between them. On the other hand, at the lower temperature, the value of kinetic energy is very low, and molecules comes very much closer to each other, and they can retain the liquid state. तो हाई टेम्परेचर के साथ भी हमें प्रॉब्लम है एंड लो टेम्परेचर के साथ भी हमें प्रॉब्लम होती है. द इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्सेस become significant near liquefying temperature, and they will maintain some equilibrium between them. For example, SO2 liquefied at 10 degrees Celsius and S2 liquefied at minus 252.7 degrees Celsius. So SO2 gas shows non-ideal behavior at the room temperature as compared to the H2 gas. So these variations you can find out with the help of this graph. In this graph you can find out the comparison of the two gases together and how these gases deviated according to the temperature there. So high temperature and low temperature we are unable to measure the volume, pressure and temperature accurately. Now we are talking about एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ द डेविएशन एट द वेरी हाई प्रेशर. तो हमने अभी पिछले सेगमेंट में टेम्परेचर की बात करी है. नाउ एट द हाई प्रेशर, एट लो प्रेशर द एक्चुअल वॉल्यूम ऑफ द गैस मॉलिक्यूल इज़ वेरी स्मॉल. ड्यू टू द हाई प्रेशर गैस मॉलिक्यूल कम क्लोज टू ईच अदर, सो इनसाइड द कंटेनर दे विल मेंटेन द लेस गैप बिटवीन देम. ऑन द अदर हैंड at large gap between them, and on the other hand at very high pressure the volume does not remain negligible. तो लो प्रेशर एंड हाई प्रेशर पर गैस का वॉल्यूम कांस्टेंट नहीं हो सकता. एट 1 atm प्रेशर द इंडिविजुअल वॉल्यूम ऑफ say about 32 centimeter cube is negligible as compared to total volume of the gas जो 22,400 एंड दिस इज 22,400 सेंटीमीटर क्यूब होता है. तो देयर इज नो कंपेरिजन. दिस इज द रियल वॉल्यूम ऑफ द गैस and this is the volume measured at the very high pressure. So, and there is no comparison between these two values. At 100 atm pressure, the volume of the gas is reduced to 224 centimeter cube, and now this volume of the individual molecule is 32 centimeter cube and is not negligible as compared to the total volume. So you will find the variations of the properties of the volume in compared to the high pressure as well as the low pressure. Now we are going to explain the meaning of the term compressibility factor, and this compressibility factor is denoted by a capital Z, and for the ideal gas the value of capital Z, that is compressibility factor, must be 1. How this वन वैल्यू कैन बी मेंटेन? तो जेड किसके इक्वल होता है? जेड इज इक्वल टू पी वी अपॉन आर टी. तो वेन एवर द पी इंटू वी अपॉन आर टी becomes equal to each other, then you will maintain the value of Z is equal to 1. Practically, for all type of the ideal gases, the value of Z is always equal to 1. So PV upon RT is not equal to 1 for majority of the gases. So this compressibility factor is also helpful how the gases deviated from the ideal behavior, and in this way you will find out the deviation of the gases which may be in the positive side and which may be on the negative side, Is it clear? So now this factor is very very important, जिसके बेस पर आप गैसेस का डेविएशंस भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो. Whenever we plot the graph between the PV upon RT versus P, so you will find the various graph pattern will be there, and first of all these gas deviated in the negative side and then it moving toward the positive side, and these the various colored lines are there for the N2 gas and this CH4 gas, CO2 gas, H2 gas. तो हर गैसेस की प्रॉपर्टी आप नोटिस करेंगे, और जो डॉटेड लाइन है वो आइडियल गैस को प्रॉपर्टी को शो करती है. तो आप कैसे पता लगाएंगे कि गैस का डेविएशन प्लस साइड में होगा या माइनस साइड में होगा? इसका पता लगाने के लिए वी हैव टू डिस्कस द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द जेड. इफ द वैल्यू ऑफ जेड इज 1, द गैसेस बिहेव आइडियली. इफ द वैल्यू ऑफ जेड इज स्मॉलर देन 1, द गैस बिहेव shows the negative deviation from the ideal behavior. On the other hand, if the value of Z is more than 1, the pattern will tell us the gases shows the positive deviations from the ideal behavior. So in this way, compressibility factor play very significant role in up to what extent the gas is deviated from the ideal behavior. All the basic property that we have done up to last slide, and all these properties studied by the van der Waal equation, and according to van der Waal we have to find out the correction in the pressure as well as correction in the volume. First of all, we are taking here, that is the correction of the volume. According to van der Waal, the measured volume of the gas is comparatively 4 times lesser than the actual volume of the gases. So whatever volume you are measuring inside the cylinder, that is the V vessel, and the V molecules means the pressure of the gas in the open field. तो दिस डिफरेंस नोन एज V, जिसको आप क्या बोलते हैं, करेक्टेड वॉल्यूम. तो हमें करेक्टेड वॉल्यूम को एस्टिमेट करना चाहिए, और जो V वॉल्यूम होता है, जो गैस का रियल वॉल्यूम है, वो किस पर डिपेंड करेगा, N इंटू बी के ऊपर. एंड वेयर B क्या है, दैट इज द वेयर N इज द टोटल नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स and B is the individual volume of 1 mole of a gas molecule. N into B, that is responsible for the V volume. So we can say जो आपका V molecule है वहाँ पर मैंने क्या प्लेस कर दिया, दिस NB, तो ये मिलेगा V इज इक्वल टू V vessel माइनस NB, और अप्रॉक्स इसको एस्टिमेट करने पर ये आ जाता है B इज इक्वल टू 4 Vm। तो मेजर्ड वॉल्यूम जो गैस का होता है वो आपका 4 टाइम ज़्यादा होता है देन द रियल वॉल्यूम ऑफ द गैसेस इज 4 टाइम मोर देन द मेजर्ड वॉल्यूम ऑफ द गैसेस। नाउ correction of the pressure. Each molecule in the middle of the gas is attracted by all four sides. So the attraction forces are cancel out each other. किसी भी कंटेनर के अंदर जो मिड में गैस का मॉलिक्यूल है वो सराउंडिंग के 4 पार्टिकल्स पर एटलीस्ट प्रेशर लगाएगा, तो अपोजिट साइड के प्रेशर एक दूसरे को कैंसिल आउट कर देते हैं। दैट्स वाई द फ्रैक्शन ऑफ द गैस मॉलिक्यूल विच आर प्लेस्ड एट द सेंटर हैविंग अप्रॉक्स 0 attraction forces between them. On the other hand, when a molecule of the gas is about to strike the wall of the container, it experiences a force attraction towards other molecules also. ठीक है, तो जब गैस का मॉलिक्यूल किसी वॉल पर प्रेशर एक्सर्ट करता है तो अदर मॉलिक्यूल भी उस पर फोर्स लगाते हैं, क्योंकि कैंसिल आउट करने के लिए कोई भी सपोर्ट वॉल से नहीं मिलती। तो इन दिस वे व्हाट इज़ द करेक्शन नीडेड देयर, तो P माइनस P डैश, P I मीन्स आइडियल प्रेशर दैट यू हैव मेजर्ड विद द हेल्प ऑफ द बैरोमीटर, एंड दिस P डैश इज़ द प्रेशर ऑफ द गैस दैट इज़ applied near the wall. तो P I is equal to P observed minus P dash, या P observed is equal to P I minus P dash, और P I is equal to P observed minus P dash. तो इन दिस वे करेक्टेड जो करेक्शन की रिक्वायरमेंट है वो आप P डैश एस्टिमेट करोगे जो आपके प्रेशर का करेक्शन होता है। नाउ द प्रेशर करेक्शन कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे? The P dash is determined by attractive forces between the molecule. Suppose a molecule A are striking wall of the container and the molecule B are pulling them towards. So P dash is directly proportional to this CA into CB. Let N is equal to number of moles of A and B, A and B, and V is equal to total volume. The P dash is directly proportional to N upon V. तो दिस N CA को आपने N upon V लिख दिया, N CB को आपने N upon V लिख दिया, इट बिकम्स N स्क्वायर अपॉन V स्क्वायर। क्लियर? एन P डैश इज इक्वल टू A, जब इसको आप फॉर्मुलेट करेंगे तो P डैश इज इक्वल टू AN स्क्वायर अपॉन V स्क्वायर, वेयर A नोन एज कोफिशिएंट ऑफ अट्रैक्शन पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम एंड इट हैज़ द कांस्टेंट वैल्यू। पुट दीज वैल्यूज इन द इक्वेशन सेकेंड, व्हाट यू विल नोटिस। तो दिस इक्वेशन नाउ फाइनली आई एम रिवाइजिंग दिस कंटेंट अगेन। द आइडियल गैस इज P इज इक्वल टू NRT एंड P प्लस स्मॉल p मैंने बताया था, स्मॉल p स्टैंड फॉर द करेक्टेड वॉल्यूम, दिस इज AN स्क्वायर अपॉन V स्क्वायर, एंड दिस NB इज द करेक्टेड वॉल्यूम एंड AN स्क्वायर अपॉन V स्क्वायर करेक्टेड प्रेशर। इनकी वैल्यू पुट करने पे क्या मिलेगा? P प्लस AN स्क्वायर अपॉन V स्क्वायर, V माइनस NB इज इक्वल टू NRT। तो इन दिस वे, इन दिस कंप्लीट एक्सप्रेशन वट यू विल नोटिस, फाइनली हमारी जो इक्वेशन बनेगी वो P प्लस AN स्क्वायर V स्क्वायर, V माइनस NB इज इक्वल टू NRT। तो फॉर एनी पर्टिकुलर गैस स्मॉल a एंड स्मॉल b आर द कॉन्स्टेंट ऑफ प्रोपोर्शनेटली, एंड हर गैस के लिए आपको स्मॉल a एंड स्मॉल b की वैल्यू गिवन होगी। ठीक है, फॉर 1 मोल ऑफ द गैस वी आर टेकिंग द n इज इक्वल टू 1, तो ये मिलेगा P प्लस A अपॉन V स्क्वायर, V माइनस B इज इक्वल टू RT, एंड दिस इज नोन एज van der Waal equation. So in this way, through the van der Waal equation, at least we have find out why the gases deviated from the ideal behavior. Through the compressibility factor, we have done gases deviated in which side? Maybe in the positive deviation, maybe in the negative deviation. So these equations is very very important, जिसके बेस पर आपने गैस का ideal behavior के deviations को properly study किया। Now we are going to discuss the unit of constant A and the unit of constant B. P plus AN square upon V square, A किसके इक्वल होगा? That is P into V square upon N square। अगर P को मैंने एस्टिमेट किया एटमॉस्फेयर में वॉल्यूम को डेसीमीटर क्यूब का स्क्वायर कर दीजिए एंड एन को मोल की पावर 2। तो एक यूनिट क्या होगी एटमॉस्फेयर, डेसीमीटर की पावर 6 मोल इनवर्स 2 एंड दिस इज द वी स्टैंड फॉर वॉल्यूम, ये डेसीमीटर क्यूब पर मोल इज द यूनिट ऑफ द कांस्टेंट। तो दीज टू कांस्टेंट प्ले वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल at the time of the calculation for the van der Waals equation। तो at least you have to remember the units and for the numericals जो मैं numerical आपको दूंगा उसमें units का ध्यान रखिएगा। accordingly you have to find out the values of the gases। so do practice of the numericals for the van der Waals, do practice of the numericals of the ideal gas, and these two topics are very important। not only this one, we have to find out the value of the compressibility factor also। so these three topics we have covered up in this video, that is real gas, or you can say van der Waals, ideal gas, that is PV is equal to nRT, and we have done the topic compressibility factor also। is it clear? So this is important. Thank you very much।